It's hard not to get excited about the televisions because they're so sensory and powerful. Now, they tell us that there's virtually no content that actually can take advantage of these 4K screens and these, OLED curves that wrapping around, but it sparks your imagination. And I think that's number one, which is the power of sight, sound, and motion. You realize how much more we can do in delivering sight, sound, and motion entertainment and advertising. And that's not going to change tomorrow, but that's going to change over years. Probably the most tangible, pragmatic thing that I ran into on the floor was learning that the companies that are making the televisions, companies like LG, Samsung, Vizio, are installing technology in the televisions today that can anonymously capture viewing behavior of what people are watching on television, which will revolutionize the measurement and ultimately the targeting of TV advertising. So, we're not very far away, a year or so, from probably having millions of televisions that are sending data back to the manufacturers that are telling them exactly what kind of programming people are watching when. And so we'll be looking at a panel that will be not just 100 or 1,000, but 10,000 or 100,000 times larger than the existing Nielsen panel that we use today. And so for an advertising industry that's looking for more specific and granular measurement, that's really exciting. The technology on the TVs has a chance to capture all of the different activities on the TV, not just when you're watching it through the cable set-top box, but the Xbox or the Blu-ray player or the DVD or the Netflix streaming. So now you have a much better picture of the household usage, but also the individual usages, because you're going to have people that are going to be logging in and using their specific activities. And so I also think we're going to see more and more screens in the homes. I mean, that's certainly one thing that's happening. We have the tablets and the mobile devices, and we have a growth of these flat and very thin screens. So we're going to have a better picture of the person, not just the household. And I think it's going to be very revolutionary for media because it's going to make it much more specific and granular and measurable, but it's also going to it's going to break it out of the silos.